This is 7 News at 5:30.
First on 7, a clue to a crime that could help a widow and police track down the man who killed her husband. Hello and welcome, everybody. He was at his vacation home in Lauderhill.
His company opened the door to killers, and police believe this group has struck before. Let's go to Raj Lowe. He's live at the Lauderhill Police Department with the words of warning in our top story. Raj?
Okay, first off, let me tell you what Lauderhill police do have this evening. They have incredible surveillance video. You will see all of the people in that video, 3 women, 2 men, who police believe not only robbed but murdered a father of 2 who was vacationing here in South Florida.
He had a family, and the fact that he had to die alone is something that I'll have to deal with for the rest of my life.
Nakia speaks to us from her home in Virginia. On February 11th, her 44-year-old husband, Emerald, a successful businessman, was murdered in Lauderhill.
We would have celebrated our 17th anniversary on March 15th, so we've been married for 16 years.
Cops say Senior, who was driving a Bentley, met 3 women in downtown Fort Lauderdale. This is just released video of the victim holding hands with one of the women, walking at around 3:30 in the morning. At around 6:19, you can see 3 women walk into the elevator with the victim. Cops say they are headed to his apartment. At 7:28 in the morning, this woman dressed in red comes to the lobby. Cops say she leaves the door open for these men who you see after the murder running away with the group of women.
It's very important for the public to pay attention to this because from what we can gather from video surveillance is that we believe that our victim may have been targeted or maybe just a crime of opportunity, but we do believe that the primary focus was a robbery.
Cops believe this group has targeted other men, and now they are wanted for robbery and murder. Look at this woman smiling after the victim is shot. Cops say this cold-hearted group needs to be brought to justice.
There's this emptiness that someone would actually take away my husband, the father of my children, just for a senseless act of greed.
Emerald leaves behind a 16-year-old and a 10-year-old. Now, what is rare about this case is that police have so much clear, crystal clear surveillance video. So tonight, here's what they're hoping. They're hoping somebody out there recognizes any member of this group and will pick up the phone and call them. Broward Crime Stoppers, 954-493-TIPS. An added incentive here, the reward is now up to $10,000. We're live in Lauderhill. Raj Lowe, 7 News.
Raj, thank you.
What's up, people? It's your boy Slat. In this video, I'm going to talk about the man who just got killed for, I think it's a botched robbery or something. Okay. According to the clip you guys saw, right? A guy just died. Well, yeah, he died. And he was with these 3 girls, right? And you see they were walking together and they went to the elevator. You can see you see in the hallway, 4 people running out of the room. And you know, this man lost his life for getting involved with these chicks. And I know everyone says, okay, man, what are you thinking? You don't go into a room with 3 different girls you don't know. Yes, I totally understand that. Okay. But at the exact same time, when you're in that mood or when you're in that situation, you are not thinking straight. Because to have 3 girls talk to you, it's like, oh, it never happens. It never happens. Many men, the average man in America can't even get 1 girl to talk to him. Talk less of 3 girls talking to him. You know what I mean? So now you have these 3 beautiful women want to be with one guy. Can you really blame the guy for not saying no? You really can't, because it's something that rarely ever happens. So he felt, oh, I'm getting lucky today. Unfortunate for him, he didn't get lucky. You know? And when women approach you in the United States, it's very rare that they approach you, because women have been taught from society to never approach a man for any reason. Okay, they were taught this. Women will, most of the time, will, you know, flip their hair, or they'll make eye contact, they'll wink at you, but they'll never approach you first because they don't want to seem easy, right? And all that stuff, right? So when women approach you, to what I understand, women only approach you if she sees you with somebody else, because she now knows she has competition, right? But whatever, I'm not trying to, I'll go off topic. But most of the time, when a woman approaches you in the United States, it's not genuine, okay? If she approaches you, in most case scenarios, either she wants something from you, or she's going to rob you. If there was a nightclub, there was a guy that, this happened to another guy. This happened to another guy in Florida. I think a few years ago, he was at this nightclub, right? This girl approached him, right? This girl approached him. She went to his hotel room, right? She went to his hotel. I think it was his apartment. I can't remember. But she went to his room. She gave him some drink, right? By the time he passed out, she ran away out of his room. And when she ran out of his room, he discovered that she stole his Rolex. And she was caught. You know, she was caught later. So this happens more than people think it does. So when a woman approaches you in the US, you feel good about it. But to be sincere, it's not genuine. You know? You'd be surprised how many women approach men out here. You'd be surprised. The only time they approach you is when you got the bling bling, when you got the nice car, when you got all these items. That's when they talk to you. But the average man is not getting no girl. It's just not happening. You know, and the guy that was killed, he pretty much had the jewelry, he had what they were looking for, right? And these criminals who killed this guy, they have to be the most stupidest people to ever exist when it comes to crime. Because for one, you're not wearing a mask. Okay? You're not wearing a mask. So everyone knows your face. Okay? Then you have this thing where it's three girls and two guys. They look pretty young. I'm going to assume they're under 30. I'm within under 30. People don't know this, but in many states, I don't know about Florida, but I know there are many states where if you commit a crime and a person dies within that crime, everyone else who was involved in that crime is charged with murder. And Florida has a death penalty in that state. Okay? People don't know this. So these people out here, these group of criminals threw their lives away. Because honestly, where are they going to? Are they going to flee the country? You know, like, where will they flee to? Because people know their faces. People don't know this. $10,000 is a lot of money to some people. you'll be surprised how many friends of yours will turn you out for money. You will be surprised. There are some cases where the police will offer like 20, 50 grand, 100 grand. Doesn't matter. They offer that amount of money, man. If the money is right, people will turn you in. And these people, and the part that's so sad is that these women are sexy as hell. They're attractive. They could have done other things with their, if they really wanted money, they can easily gone on seekingarrangements.com. They could have found a sugar daddy. But they were so quick to just rob somebody. And now you have these two guys out there, because in most crimes like this, they are pretty young. They are not too smart. They will be caught. Trust me, they will. All they need to do is catch one person, that's it. Once they catch one person, that's it. That's all. It's over. And these people don't understand that you're finished. You're done. You feel me? And lesson learned, right? I know people want to judge this guy, but you have to understand, like I said before, when 3 girls approach you, it never happens. So when it does happen, you say to yourself, this is once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm gonna, jump on it. So, I don't blame the guy completely, but he should have been more smart about it. 3 girls, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But, I'm not here to badmouth anybody, but I feel like men need to be more smart. Women who approach you in this country, they don't want you. They want your resources. They don't want you. They want your resources. So many girls today don't give a damn about you. They don't care a damn what you do for a living. Women just care, do you have the money? People need to understand the game out here. These American women ain't shit. I don't trust them. I don't deal with them. And I never want to be around them for any reason. Not interested. If you just type in Google, you'd be surprised on how many stories men have been robbed who have been duped by females. You'd be surprised. Anyhow, let me know what you think. Peace.